What is up, everybody? Your girl J Nell here with a quick video. First off, All-Star Weekend just ended here in Los Angeles and the West won. Just real quick, I want to talk about the slam dunk contest, which to me was 10 times better than it was last year. It was DeMar DeRozan, JaVale McGee, Serge Ibaka, and of course Blake Griffin, who won. And honestly, I thought they all did a really good job. I thought they took their time, tried to come up with something creative, something fresh. Serge Ibaka was robbed in that first round. Him leaping from the free throw line further back than anybody else in history has done and actually making the dunk should have gotten a perfect score. So he was definitely robbed in that first round. And actually, Griffin's last dunk over the car, meh. Probably his least impressive. If he would have gotten the second dunk he tried in the first round from the side, going spinning around to the back, hitting it like this, oh, I think he would have won it in the first round. That would have been just sick. But all in all, I thought it was fun. All the pageantry. I loved the coaches talking shit. Like, I just thought it was fun. All right, on to UFC 127, which is this Saturday. BJ Penn, John Fitch. Only gonna go through a couple of little fights here. My boy Chris Lytle is fighting. He's actually won like his last 4 fights. So, and if you know Chris Lytle, always smash mouth. He's a boxer and always bloody. Full out. He goes the whole time. He's always exciting to watch. I like Chris Lytle, so I'll be going for my boy Chris. And then the co-main event, the fight before the main event, is Michael Bisping. He's from Manchester, England, and Jorge Rivera. I've seen both of these guys fight a lot. Both of them are trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Both of them wrestle. Both of them strike. They're actually kind of similar. Bisping has won his last 2 fights. His last loss is actually only to Anderson Silva. I mean, you know, everybody loses to Anderson. So I'm going to pick Bisping to win this. I just think he's the better rounded fighter. He's beaten the more experienced and the better fighters. I just think that he's going to win. So I'm picking Michael Bisping. So quickly here, we're jumping to the main event, which is BJ Penn and John Fitch. And, oh, really one quick note, actually. There is a lot of fighters from the Ultimate Fighter show on this event here. There's Kyle Noak. There is this Ring fellow, Nick Ring. There is Fitch, of course, and then, let's see, just a bunch. So it seems as though the show is actually paying off. These fighters are making their way on or into the UFC and fighting. So that's cool to see. Because, you know, with all the other reality shows, The Contender, American Next Top Model, all of these reality shows, the one knock is that these people coming from these shows aren't actually working in the industry. So, you know, there's some proof that these fighters are making it into the UFC and fighting. So anyway, John Fitch, BJ Penn. John Fitch is a wrestler all the way, went to Purdue and just total ground and pound. He has won his last 5 fights. He holds the records for most consecutive wins in the UFC, which is 8. He got that before he lost to George St. Pierre. So he's beat pretty much all the top contenders in the welterweight division. They're welterweights here. They're gonna fight welterweight. BJ Penn's moving up. I guess those 2 losses to Edgar probably has him taking some time. Anyway, but as we know, he just came off of an amazing knockout of Matt Hughes in like, oh, what was it, like 15 seconds? I mean, so BJ Penn's my boy. Wrestling Jiu-Jitsu, or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, of course, he's a phenom. The only non-Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to hold the world title. We all know BJ Penn is amazing. I think this is going to be a good fight because John Fitch is your workman's fighter. He can take a punch. He's smart. I don't think BJ Penn is going to beat him that quickly. I am going to call it for BJ Penn, though, however. I'm going to go with my boy on this one. I think he's at a whole nother level. Those 2 losses to Edgar just kind of made him look at himself. So I'm going for BJ Penn on that one. And yeah, that's basically it. This is a really short video, guys. And like I always say, my challenge is still out there. The challenge to see who can attain the better quality of life the fastest, which means just to be happier. It doesn't mean more money, more power. Just improve upon your situation, and don't let the hard times make you stand still. We can always be improving, you know? So challenge to see who can attain the better quality of life the fastest. And as always, ladies, make your own money, sign your own checks. Make your own money and sign your own checks.